Let's talk about how the number 3 Ohio State Buckeyes just dismantled the number 2 ranked Clemson Tigers. Let's get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow's League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And guys, today, listen, this game tonight had me I'm just wired right now. I cannot believe how Justin Fields came out there tonight and just dismantled the Clemson Tigers defense. Dabo, all that talking about how the Ohio State Buckeyes, they didn't belong. All that talking about how, your conference went ahead, made deals just for you guys to be able to participate in the college football playoffs this year. How that L taste? Talk about it. Yeah, Ohio State came out there tonight and dismantled the Clemson Tigers to the tune of 49-28, letting everybody know Ohio State Buckeyes do belong in this conference football playoff this year. Fields took a shot to the ribs by none other than James Skolowski. For the second straight year, James Skolowski was ejected from the game for targeting. Looking at the video, it shows that Justin Fields kind of rolled into that hit, but again, Skolowski did lead with the crown of his helmet. So yes, I thought he should have been penalized, but not ejected from the game. But hey, first time offender, when you do it again, they're going to flag you every time. They're going to kick your tail out the game. And Skolowski, it just happened again. For the second straight year, like I said, he got kicked out of the game. But I got to give Justin Fields some credit. That guy there got a pair of stones on him that I haven't seen on any football player in a very long time that took a hit such as that one. He picked himself up off the ground. Yes, he was wincing. He was in a lot of pain, but he came back out there, let his team know, hey, look, we got to fight. We got to get this W tonight. And the Buckeyes running game went off tonight. Sermon leading the way, running for 193 yards on 31 carries. The Buckeyes offensive line, along with the pre-snap motions, confused the hell out of Clemson tonight. They didn't know what in the world the Ohio State Buckeyes were going to do, but guess what? They found out real quickly, and quickly. You gotta give it up to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Fields, he took that loss last year very hard. Everybody heard him talk about it in previous interviews about how he sat down and reevaluated the film from last year continuously over and over again. And he found the way to go ahead and will his team through after taking such a vicious hit. Fields threw the ball tonight 28 times, completing 22 passes for 385 yards, 6 touchdowns, and just 1 lowly interception. But you know what? I guess that hit by Skolowski didn't hurt too bad because he was lighting up Clemson to the tune of dropping 56-yard bombs like it was just no problem. It's almost like he's throwing a loaf of bread out there. Just say, hey, catch this, boy. Here it comes. But guys, guess what? Next week, they play Alabama. Let me know who you got. Hey, guys, everybody have Alabama as the favorite by 8 points. We'll see how all that works. But you know what? Tomorrow's League Sports Network do want to send a speedy recovery prayer out to Justin Fields, because I want to see him in top condition next week to play against Alabama, because folks gonna come with the excuses. Win, lose, or draw, they're gonna come with the excuses. So I want to make sure he's at his best, if not at least at 90%, so we can see what's really going on. Like I said, 2 high-power offenses are going to see one another next week, so we're going to see exactly how this goes. But guys, all I can tell you is this: the fighting Justin Fields showed me that this kid here is something to deal with. If he does decide to come out and go into the NFL draft after this game, whichever team gets him, they're going to be very lucky, because they got a kid that's going to come out there and fight, and he ain't going to lay down and say, hey, look, I can't go no more. Kind of like the whole Booger McFarland thing, where he's talking about people didn't want to, not people, but these young athletes don't want to take their craft seriously. All they really worried about is their likes and social media and all that other jive. But guess what? Justin Fields is letting us know he's not that kid. He's about to work. He's about willing to get out there and do all of the necessary things that's needed to do to push his team forward. Justin Fields, Justin Fields is one of those players with great character. Remember, guys, he was one of the first individuals in the Big Ten Conference to step up and say, hey, we want to play. Because remember, the Big Ten Conference football game, their season had gotten canceled a week after they were already given the schedule. And Justin Fields like, wait a minute, we got too much on the line here. We got a team that can actually compete and get out here and possibly win this national championship. And you're telling me that we're not going to be able to play? Nah, that's not going to happen. So he stepped out there and said, hey, we want to play. And guess what? A lot of his teammates that were top tier possible draft picks, they originally opted out, opted back in, and decided, hey, they were going to go ahead and play along with him this season to possibly get the Ohio State that coveted national championship. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm wondering, like I said at the beginning, I'm wondering how Dabo Swinney eating that L right now. That L must taste real funky, don't it? I mean, all that slick talk you was doing, Dabo, about how, Trevor Lawrence this, Trevor Lawrence that. I mean, you put the young man up on a pedestal so high. When the Ohio State kicked that sucker down last night, boy, it was like a free fall. And I think he's still falling right now. But guys, you know what? I'm blown away. I mean, I'm really blown away because honestly, truly, the Ohio State Buckeyes defense turned that Clemson Tigers offense into a one-dimensional team, and it showed a few chinks in Trevor Lawrence's armor last night, and we'll save that topic for another day. But guys, my question to you is this: after watching the Ohio State put it on Clemson the way that they did tonight, who you got in the championship game? Are you going with the Ohio State Buckeyes, or are you going with Roll Tide Alabama? Hey, leave Coach a comment below and let him know. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. And remember, guys, be that one and lead.